This week's episode of Lip Service is brought to you by Insecure. If you're one for good relationship drama, which of course you are, and you haven't already immersed yourself in the cultural phenomenon that is HBO's comedy series Insecure, what are you waiting for? The Emmy-nominated show stars creator Issa Rae, Yvonne Orji, Ilan Noel, and more, whose characters attempt to navigate friendships, jobs, and of course, juicy, messy romance. Season 3 premieres Sunday at 10:30 p.m. Catch up on HBO now. Lip Service. What's up? It's Lip Service. I'm Angela Yee.
I'm Gigi McGuire.
I'm L'Oreal.
Tony Rock is here with us.
Yo, what's up? Was I supposed to say I'm Tony Rock?
Yeah, I guess so.
All right, I'm Tony Rock.
We were just talking about tickling you, but you're not really into that.
No, not sexually. When I'm in fuck mode, I'm not ticklish.
Okay. Are you ticklish at other times?
Yeah, normally. But,
I had to try.
Right. The only reason women don't like being tickled, we don't want you to feel our fat rolls, so we got to get ready. We got to brace before you tickle us. Like, go ahead.
If you embrace it, then it's all good. And your underarm is always ticklish. So.
Ah, okay. And under your feet are ticklish.
Right, feet.
Well, let's get right into it. I'm glad you said that because I want to talk about erogenous zones today. Right? Because there's a lot of places on us that they say are erogenous zones, and sometimes like not having sex but playing around with people's erogenous zones that you might not have even known you had, right? So let's talk about things, and I want you to rate it on a scale of 1 to 10 on what part you like being, licked on.
Okay.
Or
touched.
Well, not tickled,
All
but
right.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay, ears.
It's like a 5. That's basic. Your ears are out. Like the stuff that's exposed is like everybody know that. Your neck is like okay.
Okay,
your ears.
So anything exposed is like
That's
wah.
normal. That's like the most tame person.
But
goes
some
for
people hate like their ears being wet.
Yeah, me too. I do. The inside, like I don't like when people like if you do like a little bit on the outside.
You can put your tongue in the girl's ear and not wet it up.
I just don't like
dry tongue.
Yeah, like a little damp, a dampness. Yeah.
A little damp.
I don't like
in the
You
ear.
don't like your ear damp?
I don't like damp. I don't like wet. Don't put your tongue in my ear. That's
Okay,
weird.
all right.
What
Put
about
your
you,
tongue
G?
in my pussy if you're gonna put it somewhere.
Hello.
Duly noted. Duly
Erogenous
noted.
zones. Sorry, we didn't get there
Erogenous
yet.
zones, okay?
What about you,
I like
G?
a little ear lick, as long as it ain't like a wet, nasty one,
You know what I
Yeah,
hate
it's
when
not like a dog licking your ear.
Yeah, I don't want to be
when somebody
dripping.
kisses your ear and it be loud as shit.
I don't like that.
Nah, you got to go to the back. You got to go to the back of the ear.
Do you ever
Like a firecracker or your shit.
are you ever concerned like did I clean my ears? Because that's
I
what I
always clean
think.
my
Like,
ears.
make sure I ain't got no.
I hate when I wash
wonder
my
what they
hair a lot,
tasting right now.
and I hate when I get out of the shower and my ears is wet. So I always clean my ears with Q-tips.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I
I
clean
think
my-
my ears are pretty clean.
Cleaning my ears is a great feeling.
Yeah.
Like when you're in the shower and you got the water running in your inside of your ear.
Did you ever lick someone's ear and it wasn't clean?
I've licked the ear and tasted different tastes. So
Yeah,
sometimes it was like, okay, that tasted normal and that tasted like a
Little
cigarette.
tangy. A cigarette.
Ew.
All right, what about your nipples?
Six,
Be honest.
6.
Okay, that's it?
That's normal. Your shirt gonna come off during sex. Like,
No, but I'm saying some guys love nipple play.
yeah, no, I like it. I like it.
Okay, but
Don't
only...
bite, kiss a little nick. That be fine.
Okay. Do your nipples get hard like quick? Like
Nah.
Quick.
they look hard right now. I can see.
It's cold in here.
It's cold in here.
You know what's a fun fact? We know I'm on my second round of breast implants, soon to be round number 3. But anyway,
Wait, excuse me. May I stop you and ask you a question? Are you upgrading as you go, or is it?
oh, absolutely.
Okay, so you're getting bigger, and you're going bigger again.
I am.
All right, just checking.
But that's not the
Bigger
reason
than
why.
that, Gigi?
Just like 50 cc's. But that's not the
50
reason why.
cc's?
I don't even know what that means.
Yeah.
You getting horsepower in your teeth?
I thought that was a Yankees
That's
player.
how you size them.
See, 50 cc Sabathia.
Anywho.
Okay, go ahead.
After getting them done each time, the sensation in my nipples got increased.
Really? I thought it
Oh.
was decreased.
I guess
No?
it depends because for some women they
everyone is
lose
different.
sensation.
Yeah,
Well,
that's
see,
what I
and
was
here's the
told.
thing. It depends on also if you actually go through the nipple. Like Stephanie had her nipple removed and put back on.
Oh, wow.
Mine, I had my cut
Underneath
under
it,
the
yeah,
crease.
yeah.
So they didn't touch my nipples at all. So that might have something to do with it.
That's probably
And
why.
maybe when people get their nipple removed and put back on, then you
Yeah,
know,
'cause it's
So it feels
they cut
better the
nerve.
bigger your nipples have gotten. So you might as well just go for the
Right. She's gonna be walking
go
in
for the
here
Dolly
with some-
Parton nipples.
No. I'm not going that far.
So can you have an orgasm just through your nipples?
No, but it is definitely more sensational than before. Having breast
Sensational.
implants.
Sensational.
See, I want to get some taken out, and you trying to get some put in.
Well, I'm just. They have a
So
shelf
take
life
those out and give it to
of
them?
10
Yeah, I
to
wish I
15
could.
years.
You want to borrow some of this shit?
And the reason why I'm on the second pair right now is because when I got my first pair done, I wasn't 100% satisfied with them. So when I went back the second time, it was 5 years later, and now I'm at 9 years from there. So
Don't you have to keep getting them like
yeah, that's what I
redone?
said. Like
Yeah.
10 to 15 years is the shelf life.
Really?
So
a warranty.
I think women should. You know how you have like organ donor cards? I think women should be. If you got something fake, you should.
You wanna
be a
see my
donor.
card?
If you pass away,
I have a card.
You should leave your ass.
No, I
You
have
should-
it.
You should
You
leave
can
your
leave your
ass.
ass?
If you got a fake ass, you should leave it.
Oh, no, not leave it,
Titties,
not
you should-
donate it.
No, if you die, you should leave it like an organ donor.
But
card.
you need
not
it in
like that.
heaven.
Niece.
But you don't need it in heaven, and then it's flat titty chicks out here that just need some nipples.
So like you can leave your niece your ass
When
or some shit like
might as
that.
well.
Doctor.
Because the implants don't disintegrate. When they go on the ground, you go on the ground, they just in the ground.
No, you can't do that.
So you could be a titty donor.
I don't want
No, you
somebody's
can't do
whole
that.
implant.
Yeah, you don't want nobody's.
Yeah, that's kinda
inside your
nasty.
body. That's gross.
Didn't that bitch get her implant?
Wait, if you're organ donor, that's inside your body.
Well, yeah, I guess you're right.
But it's not old. You don't want nobody's leftover.
Yeah,
But
that's
they
like-
brand new titties in the ground in the coffin, just sitting there doing
So
nothing.
would you want somebody's old dick implant?
No.
No,
Why would
but
you
that's
do
a
that?
real thing. You're born with a dick. The implants are not real, so it's like you in the.
You're born with a dick, but the
When you go
implant-
in the ground, when you die and you go in the ground, if you have fake implants, you disintegrate. They're just sitting in the ground.
What if you weren't happy with your
never
balls?
thought
Would you
about
want
that.
somebody to donate their balls?
I'm sorry, Angela.
Like,
No, but you don't get ball implants.
You can. Yeah, some people have to get a ball removed and they could get a fake one put in.
It's like a ping pong ball.
No, it's not a ping pong. It's like it has to
like
be
a big walnut.
I can't
I
imagine
think
it
it should
being
be titty.
hard.
I think it should be titty
asshole.
donors.
That was a joke.
That's remarkable. You should patent
You
that.
know what? I never even thought about the
What's
fact
the
that
chick?
when your body
What's the white girl that
disintegrates.
died?
Anna Nicole
Anna
a
Nicole.
lot of-
Her perfect titties is sitting in a casket right now.
in the Bahamas.
Them
And she
shits got
dead.
eaten away
Yeah,
by
those are
mice
done.
and some
Maggots.
shit. Yeah, maggots.
No, they how they got
The implants, they don't eat silicone.
Because they're gonna eat
My
something.
implants are
maggots eat?
silicone.
She eat. They got two
Oh,
perfect titties. Look,
turn
Anna
the
Nicole just
lights
cursed us.
down.
Look,
Yeah,
Anna
the
Nicole,
lights
like,
just
don't y'all
went
dance
down.
on my titties.
She's like, my titties is alive and well.
They're in heaven with me. Yeah, I really feel like guys are like kind of embarrassed to admit that they love their nipples played with.
I don't know about all guys. I mean, I don't love my nipples played with, but I don't mind it. It's like,
You think you could like prematurely ejaculate from it? Like a
hell
little
no.
wetness?
Hell no. No. That's not going to happen.
But
at
it
all.
will wake you up, right?
Some cases.
Like I
sometimes.
know some guys who love it. Like I
Me
know guys
too.
who cannot come if you don't.
See, I'm like, it's a part of the procedure. It's
Right.
like, I don't.
the
I-
procedure.
Yeah, it's like, all right, you know, it's a
kind of
routine. You
procedure
know,
is this?
it's like kiss, neck, nipples. All right, boom, wop, let's go.
Macarena. Hey,
When's the last time you heard somebody call it WAP?
She wop, you know, you wop, you get whopped off.
hey.
L'Oreal doesn't like her nipples played with. I already know.
No, yeah. It
At
just,
all?
It doesn't really
Wait,
do
hold on. You don't like your ears licked or your nipples licked?
No, it doesn't really do
She just wants you
anything.
to eat
for
her
me.
out.
Yep. All she wants you to
Damn.
do is lick her
Yeah,
pussy.
my neck that's cool, but anything else is
So
like,
just neck and puss. Is,
yeah,
there you
just
All
go
right.
straight for the gold.
Okay.
Okay, now what about the tip?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, some guys like the tip more than they like the whole entire.
There's like a lot of nerve endings
Yeah,
there.
sensitive.
So
Yeah.
it's very sensitive to them.
The crown. That's
The
why.
crown.
That's why it looks like that. The
mushroom.
skin is down here. The crown is like very sensitive. Yeah.
Okay, so you are circumcised. Thank you.
Of course.
There's some guys.
You think
that
I got a white
aren't.
porno dick?
Listen, we found out.
The white boys in the pornos dick be in here or somewhere?
We found out last week that only like 55% of people get circumcised.
Really?
Yeah, so you didn't even know that.
I don't do dick research. I just know my dick. I don't know about nobody else's dick but mine.
So do you prefer the whole entire thing or just the tip? Like if you had to
Whole
choose.
thing. If I had to choose, whole thing.
Okay.
Balls included.
Whole thing.
Balls optional, but if I got the choice between crown and whole thing, whole thing.
Okay.
The crown is so funny to me because I've never heard nobody call it that before.
It felt like it should be crooked, right?
no.
Like a crooked crown.
Why?
to the side.
Heavy is the crown.
All right, what about your butt?
Nah.
Come on now.
Nah.
On a scale of 1 to 10.
So
One.
A girl can't lick your ass? Like,
Listen, I don't know if, be honest with you, I don't know if a girl can lick my ass because the girl never licked my ass.
Okay,
so I might love that. It might be 10, but as I'm sitting here right now, I don't know.
So that's an NA, non-applicable.
No, one time a girl was giving me head and she said, hey, why don't you roll over and experience something new?
No.
Listen, she was giving me head.
You can't roll over. Listen, that's the first thing.
She was giving me head.
Roll over and don't get on your knees.
She was giving me head and she said, roll over and experience something new. I didn't know what the fuck she was talking about. So I just said, nah, I'm good. I'm good. Just keep sucking. I'm good.
The rollover sounds crazy.
Yeah, so I was like, that sounds weird. So I'm like, I'm not doing it.
She messed up when she said
so I might love it, I just don't know.
She should have never said that.
No, she messed up when she talked about it.
That you're with is giving you head, and then she's like, showing your balls some love, and then she just keeps on going.
Show the balls some love.
Are you going to stop her?
It depends on what it feels like.
Okay.
His voice got mad high. Just
I don't think you should stop her, but that's just my opinion.
Well, I'll let you know. It hasn't happened. So.
That's the problem, is that you're not supposed to really ask. You just go for it.
Yeah. If you gotta say something, it's like that takes all the fun out of it.
Yeah.
What about like getting your ass smacked? Does that bother you?
No, not me. Fuck no. I smack ass. I do the ass smacking.
What if she grabs you like while you're on top and pulls it?
Yeah, that's cool.
And
that's
squeezes
cool.
it.
It's cool.
What if she spreads it a little?
No.
A woman shouldn't be smacking a man's ass.
I don't think I've ever smacked a man's ass.
I've grabbed a man's ass.
It's happened though if you like on top and you really pounding her out.
Right.
It's like
and she
you grab.
excited, she smack or grab or whatever.
Smack,
it's like
no.
fingernails or whatever. It's like, all right,
Smacking.
I see what you're doing. I understand why you're doing
I
it.
do it to be funny.
You smack ass during sex?
You funny in bed? Here's another one you might enjoy.
I do think it's funny. I think in bed things should be fun. Like, it's not funny for you in bed. I'm sure sometimes girls are like, they just went to the comedy show, they get into bed.
Yeah.
And it's still a little funny.
Yeah.
Like, they expect you to make jokes.
I gotta be drunk.
Nah. You gotta be drunk for what?
No, if it's like some funny shit, I'm drunk as fuck. You get what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
And like you fall or some shit, you start laughing.
Oh yeah, funny shit like that, like
different.
fucking off the bed. Like that's funny.
Yeah, now that's
funny.
Right.
But I don't aim for jokes.
I don't know. I think sex should
Pussy
be fun.
fart, that's funny.
Yeah, pussy farts
That
are
is
funny.
not funny.
I don't like that. It's not funny. It's embarrassing.
If you drunk,
it's
and
embarrassing.
you like,
no,
all right,
that's
that's fucking
embarrassing
funny.
for a female.
Nah, it ain't
To
embarrassing.
me,
I think
like,
it's embarrassing. It's just not funny.
I think it's embarrassing.
It excites. Men get excited.
It makes it feel like their dick was so big they squeezed some air out.
Squeeze air out
Yeah.
of there.
But really, the truth is it's so small that there's air able to get in.
Got a lot of air in there.
There's room for your dick and some air.
Or they coming all the way out, going back all the way in. All the way out.
right,
all the way
yeah,
in.
that hurts.
That gets the air back.
That's no
You gotta be
bueno.
really, really, really wet for that not to hurt.
Right.
All right, what about your inner thigh? For women,
My
that's an
inner thigh,
erotic.
that's for females.
But girls don't do
that's
that
not
to you.
true.
Like, yeah, that's
I don't
not
even
true.
think of my inner thighs. Like, what the fuck? I don't think of.
So like,
One of my ex-boyfriends, he used to like for me to lick on his inner arm, like right here.
It's places that normally don't get licked and touched. That's what really is erogenous. Like,
I never
no
even
one's
thought.
ever like licked or touched your inner thigh, so that's probably why it's an erogenous zone. No,
I never gave it any thought.
we got to tell these girls out
that
here to
shit.
step it up.
Yeah, that's when you like kind of tease. You tease the situation. You start up, down, kiss,
Yeah.
like, and then you get to the thigh, and then you just act like you're gonna go for it, and then you be like, nope, go
Psych.
somewhere else. Yeah, that's
I love
what-
your smile.
You're on a roll today. Nah, but it's like a
Anticipation type of thing.
exactly.
Like, you thought I was gonna
Building
suck your
up
dick,
to
but
the-
I'm licking your thigh.
Well, that's not
I was
even.
gonna suck your dick, but now I'm licking your butt.
If you think you're gonna get your dick sucked and she lick your thigh, you like, yo, what the fuck is you doing? That ain't exciting.
Now you got blue balls.
Yeah.
I mean, you never know. It might feel good.
Yeah,
It might. You're right. It might.
what's wrong with some anticipation?
Nothing at all.
What about the pubic area? Like, before you get to the dick, like just looking right there.
The fuck is that? That's
Anticipation too. Listen, Tony, these are areas that are like not normally touched. That's why
like,
it makes
what
it,
if you kiss here and not the lips? It's like, what the fuck is this? Like,
That's
just
cute.
an area.
Let me put my tongue in your dimple.
He seems very unromantic. I don't know.
No, I'm super romantic, but
Are you really?
what?
Expound on that.
I'm super romantic.
Like-
It's self-explanatory.
What's super romantic? Like, give us an example.
What?
Something you've done.
In a romantic sense, I'm very, I'm dinner, I'm candlelights, I'm flowers, I'm all that, I'm
You're
chocolate.
thoughtful.
I'm
Aw.
thoughtful. If you say you like something, this is my secret. If you say you like something, I make a mental note of it.
Right.
One day you come to the house unexpectedly, that shit is sitting right there in the crib.
She's like, I love Chanel.
I like the cookies from Boom Boom Boom. They there. I saw this purse.
Right.
This what? Boom, it's there.
Are you smoking weed?
Okay,
Nah, I'm kidding. They don't, my boys don't let me smoke. Look, he just smiled.
Like they said no.
They don't let me smoke.
Like, I like Lamborghinis. Boom.
Right.
He's so romantic.
That's a good boyfriend.
Exactly. I'm the best boyfriend a lot of girls ever had.
What's the most expensive surprise gift you've ever given? Let's hear this.
It's probably a tie. I bought an ex-girlfriend a BMW, and I bought a girlfriend a Range Rover.
Wow.
Well,
And I've bought several strippers' cars.
what the
nice of
hell?
you.
You got an addiction.
I bought
Well, he mean by making it rain on
I
them.
bought so many. Look, I bought so many
I think
strippers'
I might have seen you
Priuses.
in
I should
Magic
get a
City.
plaque from the EPA.
I think I might have saw you in Magic City before.
Huh?
I think I might have saw you in Magic City before.
Oh, I'm sure you have.
Was he throwing Priuses at the girls?
I'm sure you have.
That's what made me
Those
just think
car
about
keys
that.
on stage?
Like, wait a
I'm
minute.
sure
I think I
you've
might
seen
have
me in
been
Magic
witness
City.
to one of those nights. I don't know.
Sure.
You really buy cars like that?
I have. I haven't bought a car in a minute.
Wait,
but-
buy them or like putting a down payment? Like here,
Nigga,
bitch.
I know what the difference between buying and down
900
payment
a
is.
month.
I know the
He said
difference.
he bought that shit.
Here's the agreement you have to keep up.
900 a month, bitch. I got the insurance. That's about it. That's as
I
far
paid
as
the
we go.
insurance for the 6-month premium.
Go see the general.
Pilot the general in 6 months, bitch.
The general's like, so
down.
your boyfriend got you a car. The general and Shaq pull up like, hey, bitch, you got to pay for that. No, buy cars. Like, buy cars.
Like you
No,
paid
that's
flat
nice.
the whole entire
I
thing.
paid the whole thing.
How did they pull that off?
How did who pull that off?
The ladies,
women.
like how did they pull that off?
It was a
Like,
gift.
I'm tired of
no,
taking.
one was a girlfriend that held me down when I didn't have anything. When I first moved to LA and I was broke and I was sleeping on people's couches. And
Okay.
she took care of me. She fed me, made sure I was good. And then once I got some money, I was like, yo, I totally owe you for everything you
very
did.
nice
Do
of
you
you.
need anything? And she had just moved into a new place, so I paid the rent for a few months. And she didn't have a car, so I bought her a car.
All
Very
right,
nice
that's
of you.
nice.
Yeah, I owed that to her.
Was that the
I-
Range Rover or the BMW?
No, that was the BMW.
Okay.
But for what she did for me, for helping me get where I am now, there's no amount of money that.
So why didn't you
I
guys stay
wouldn't spend on.
together?
I was an asshole. I was a dummy. I had just got on. I just got on.
Right.
So I think when you get on, I think like what would have probably kept us together if she would have just stepped back, like, okay, I know you on now, live your life for a little while, and then figure out if this is what you want to do. But she kind of got a tighter grip. Because she knew like, oh shit, he about to blow. So now her grip got tighter.
Right.
So whereas we had this super cool relationship where she was very understanding of me touring and being on the road and telling jokes and doing comedy, she was, accepted everything. Once I got on, it was like, okay, now where you going? What you doing? Where you going? Who's with? Who's there? And it was like her grip got too tight, so I had to just back off. But
She didn't want to lose you.
Right.
She lost you anyway.
lost you.
Right,
yeah,
right.
but she was super dope.
She got a
She's
car.
still super dope. One of my best friends in the world, and I'll do anything for her.
Well, that's dope.
Yeah,
that's
that's
exciting.
amazing.
Would you
Yeah.
ever go back?
Probably not. Only because I don't want to go. I wouldn't want to go back and then eventually hurt her even more. So it's like this relationship we have now is great.
Like,
Let's
where's
just be
that?
great friends.
You're like Marlon Wayans and his.
No. I'm Tony Rock.
He always talks
No
about
affiliation
that.
to the Wayans whatsoever. There's Chris, there's Tony, there's Jordan, the Superior Comedy family. I'll put money on it any day.
Damn.
All right,
All right.
Let me ask you this: since we talk about, all that went down, you bought her a car, all of this
Yeah,
and that,
yeah.
right? And you wouldn't go back, but you still love her. Would it bother you for her to have another guy? Like as soon as you bought the
No,
car,
she's
for
had
her-
another guy. She's had other guys.
in the car.
Oh no, I bought it for us. Whatever. I'm not that dude.
Okay, I'm just asking.
Yeah, I'm like,
because sometimes
I'm
guys.
gonna buy you a
car.
watch. You can't tell nobody the time. It's like,
I bought you this car, but don't let no nigga sit in the passenger seat.
nah. I'm not that dude. I bought her a car. It's her car.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Cool.
Go see the general in 6 months.
The general says there's a nigger in the car.
Now, who got the Range Rover?
My girlfriend.
Okay. All right. And then what about the Priuses?
Random strippers across the country.
What made you do that? Like just. Here's a Prius. Do you ever deal with?
No, I just meant I
That's
threw
a
enough.
joke.
Enough
He's
money
saying
spent
he
to buy
threw
a
enough
Prius.
money.
I
He
thought
could've
you
bought
were
a
just
jet.
buying Priuses. Like here.
Doing my part for the environment,
All right, now let's talk about
Well,
some
I
other
hope they bought a Prius.
erogenous zones. What
They
about
bought
your
Chanel
feet?
bags. No,
My feet, nah.
You never had a
Feet
foot
is
massage?
just, of course. I have a foot, but it's not like I don't take my shoes off and like, babe, rub my feet. It's like feet.
So
are
if a
just-
girl wants to suck your toes,
go right ahead. If it's gonna excite her, fine.
I don't know if that would excite
Whatever. What's gonna excite her, I'll let her do. If it's gonna excite you, baby, go right ahead.
anything.
If it's gonna excite her,
Pegging?
what the fuck?
they set you up for that.
Don't worry
They set
about
you
it.
up for that.
Wait, Heineken,
I'm
what's pegging?
asking.
Heineken, what's pegging?
They set you up for that.
I wouldn't have said that. She jumped off the bridge. with
I
that one.
asked the question.
What's pegging?
Nothing.
Look it up.
Good. I don't know. Good. Ignorance is bliss. I don't know. Good.
Just picture
In
like
this
putting a
case.
peg
In a small
inside of a
hole.
hole.
Her finger?
Yeah.
No.
A bigger peg.
She's putting it?
Yeah, she's doing
A
it.
strap on.
Oh, fuck no.
No. A butt plug. It's a butt plug. Remember?
Not the kid.
Yeah, we learned last week that
we learned
there's a
that
difference.
from the
it's a butt
dominatrix.
plug.
Nah.
From our girl
For
Venus
her,
Cuff.
sure. All good.
Well, I don't
So you
think
just want to violate her butthole
Exactly.
and not yours.
Exactly.
So you like anal?
Women's violation, pointing buttholes are for bang violated.
You can't say stuff like that nowadays.
That was my JFK. Women's buttholes ought to be violated.
Gigi said you like anal?
Performing?
Yeah.
course.
Yes,
Yeah.
performing it.
Yeah.
What did you think we
No,
meant?
because she said banging, so I'm like, don't try to go around.
then you
No,
said
don't try to
clarify.
sneaky fucking comment. Like,
No, but then you said her. So I said, oh, so you like anal?
yeah, of course.
What about double penetration, like on her? Like, would you?
No,
put
because
your
I don't
finger-
have two dicks. No.
But your finger in your dick.
Oh,
That's
sure.
to fill
sure,
all the
yeah,
holes
absolutely,
up.
Absolutely.
But what if she had a toy that she wanted you to put into her butt while you was
course.
fucking her pussy, or vice versa?
Of course. And her butt, of course. My butt, absolutely not.
That's a lot
I'm
of
gonna-
work. You don't think so?
I've done that before. I did the little, what's the little thing you put on your finger, the vibrator thing on your finger.
Okay.
I fuck a chick from the back and put the vibrator on the puss. She go crazy? Yeah, I'm with that.
No. A finger, I know that's you can do, but like actually having a
A
toy,
dildo?
yeah, a dildo, and like fucking her at the same time, I would
both
think would be a
holes.
little motherfucking difficult. No,
If I have the dildo,
you
fucking
have the
her-
dildo, you're fucking her.
That's not, how's that difficult?
Yeah,
In
he's
the-
right behind her.
in the pussy, and then you're putting
Fuck her in
it
the pussy.
ass.
Yeah.
You're fucking her in
Fuck
the
her right in the
pussy. I don't know.
With the dildo in her
I feel like it
asshole.
would be a lot. I don't know.
I think it's
It is a
it's
lot.
doable.
It
Yeah,
is a lot,
like
yeah.
Has anything
how do you
ever-
know, Gigi? She said it's doable.
She's like, yeah.
Yeah. And on that note,
Has anything ever turned you off that somebody said during sex? Like things are going well, and then somebody she said
Somebody
something.
said?
She
Nah.
said something like a little weird, and you're like, what the fuck?
Nah.
What about yelling too loud or making too much noise?
No, not at all.
Because sometimes it be sounding
All the
fake.
noise you want to make.
Yeah.
No neighbors.
Yeah, no, I've been in that situation where like we was at the crib and my boys would be downstairs and I'm having sex with a chick upstairs and they're like, yo son, she was fucking
Going crazy.
going bananas.
oh, y'all talk about that kind of stuff.
Of course.
Well, they heard
just
it.
like y'all talk about that kind of stuff.
I just thought it's like awkward and you just don't talk about it.
Nah,
Like, all
we
right.
come downstairs, they be like, yo, god damn, son, she was screaming.
I wouldn't say anything. I wouldn't.
Nah, we talk.
And what do they do? I would turn on some music so I don't gotta
Yeah,
hear
that's
this
what
shit
I'm
at
saying.
least.
Like,
Damn.
I'm like, damn, he killing her. I can't wait to talk about it when he's done.
Do you ever
son-
get to the point where you feel like a girl's making too much noise? Like, bitch, you too. Come on now, you too.
I ain't
loud.
killing it
You
like
dragging this shit.
You dragging this loud, this bitch. Chill.
Nah,
You going too
I'm all right.
bananas.
I'm good. I ain't that good.
Like as soon as you put it in, she just started screaming. Ah! Like, bitch.
There's a comic had a joke like that, how women scream like that. He's like, yo, one time this chick was like, I was like, hey, I didn't even put it in yet.
Oh, I think I seen that.
I'm
I can't remember
excited.
who that was.
Okay, what about so you never got your toes sucked, but you're down for it.
Sure.
All right.
I don't think it would excite me, but
Do you get your toes done now?
I do not. So I don't know if
That
you
would
want to
be
suck
a-
these
oh,
toes.
yeah, that'd be a
I got
mess.
man toes, so
Man feet.
I'm not sitting in the salon with the Asian ladies, talking that shit with my foot in the water.
What about your taint?
Yes.
You like that part?
Yes.
Because that's your dick.
That
is
was a
inside
surprise,
you.
actually. That one came as a surprise. The girls giving me head, went down, kept going. I was like, oh, shit. I was like,
I like this.
And she didn't keep going all the way to your bone.
no, because I jumped and she was like, oh, like she realized, like,
Like, you're a virgin
Listen.
here.
Listen, let me tell you something
Yeah.
from experience. She was on her way.
She was on her fucking way.
I was.
fucked it
That's
up.
where
But
she
I
was
fucking
going.
jumped.
Yeah, that's where she was
You
going.
tightened up.
I remember that one. I
She was-
remember that
she was
one.
on her
Yes.
way.
I was like,
That shit was the yellow brick road. She was trying to go to the wizard.
She was trying to see the wizard.
Trying to find Oz.
Hell yeah.
I fucked it up.
You fucked it
I had no
up.
idea.
You lost your
Well,
like
now
taint.
that.
you know. Next time, that's
Because
where
you
she
know,
going.
part of your
so.
dick is inside you, so that part right there is like your part of your dick that's still inside you. There's a few inches.
Yeah, 40% of your
Yeah.
dick is inside of you.
Really?
You never seen like the picture in health class? And you like, why is there a chick up there?
I only
and
care
a
about the
dick down
picture
there?
that's on the outside.
Clearly.
How did you learn about sex?
I have 3 older brothers.
And it was all
My
fucking
father is the oldest of 15, so I have 9 uncles.
15.
I got a bunch of guys I grew up on the block with. So,
But do you remember like when you first learned for real, like what it was like when you? I'm sure you masturbated before.
no,
you,
I didn't. You know what's crazy? I didn't know what sex was. I used to hear my oldest brother Charles talk about it, And I didn't know what the fuck he was talking about, but I just knew he was like, yo, shorty pussy was so wet. And I'm like, okay, pussy's wet.
Taking notes.
Yo, her pussy was good. That shit was good, son. That shit was tight. I'm like, oh, it's tight. It's wet. I don't know what the fuck he's talking about, but it's tight and it's wet.
Sounds
and
amazing.
He's talking in secrecy, so I'm like, this is some shit I'm not supposed to hear.
But
you know, when
he's
you're telling a secret, a kid want to hear it.
Yeah.
So I'm like, what the fuck? Pussy's wet and it's tight and it's good? Okay, bet. And he's always talking about a female. So I'm like, okay, so females are the shit and I got to get some pussy from a female. I don't know what it is, but I got to get it. And then that was like, I started doing the research, like
The dry humping.
the dry humping, the rubbing, you know, on
it
the
is
school
wet
bus.
after all.
The rubbing on the school bus. No, that was outside the pants.
Oh,
the
on the
rubbing.
pants.
Then, you know, finally got the touch and was like, oh, it's wet. This is what he's talking about. This is it.
It's tight.
I gotta
You ever
get
injure
something.
yourself from dry humping?
Nah.
Can you injure yourself?
You know,
you could
because
get, like, Indian burn.
like a rug burn or something.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. If you go too hard, you could get burned.
That shit was always whack to me. I'm like, what are we doing here?
Because if you
Just
don't
come
know
on
how to have
already.
sex, that's like a.
She was like 6 years old.
She's
Let me
like,
go ahead. When you gonna eat my
fine.
pussy?
I just wasn't into it.
I'm 8, nigga. When you gonna eat this pussy?
Yeah.
It's my 10th birthday, nigga. Eat this pussy. Don't put your tongue in my ear. Eat the pussy.
I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't doing none of that stuff. I didn't even have my first kiss till I was like 14.
Really?
I'm dead serious.
Listen, I remember the first time I had a French kiss, I didn't know what it was. The guy like licked my mouth and stuff, and I was like, what the fuck are you doing? Why is he licking my mouth? I didn't know what it was.
As I know everybody was kissing and being nasty, and I wasn't there yet.
Yeah,
But
that's crazy.
Yeah.
The first kiss I had, the girl, she knew what she was doing. I didn't. And she said, have you ever had a French kiss? And I'm like, what? And she just threw her tongue in my mouth. And I was like, oh, I guess that's what it is.
Yeah, I don't feel like it's that appealing at first. Like somebody's tongue.
You know, it's really not. Because you're a kid.
Yeah.
You're still
You
a
don't know
kid. You
what
like
you're
a
doing.
tongue in your
Yeah.
mouth. It's nasty. Then you get the sensation like, oh, a tongue in your mouth. Okay.
And
I was
people
like,
don't
he
call
spit
it.
on my face. It
spit
was
on
all
my face?
nasty. Yeah, I felt like that because he licked his tongue all over my face.
What about when somebody can't kiss and it's like sloppy?
Or like your whole neck is wet afterwards.
Yeah,
'Cause that happened
makes
to me
wanna
before too.
vomit. Yuck.
Well, you got to figure out how a person likes to be kissed.
You gotta
some-
kiss the right
Some people
person.
like the sloppy kiss.
They do.
Some people, yes,
Nah.
very much so. Some girls
That's you.
love the sloppy kiss.
I don't
must
even
like
like
that.
somebody to eat my pussy sloppy.
I was about to say the same thing. It's only
Right.
one place I like a sloppy kiss.
But I don't like it that sloppy. You know why? Because I don't like laying in the bed and the shit mad wet under me. 'Cause
Well, it
he's like-
depends what happened to get it wet.
Oh, so you just go comatose when you get your shit ate. You
No, I like it,
the
but I
move,
don't.
you know.
I don't want him to get so like spitty and shit. Like I
You don't like a
know.
nigga spitting in your pussy?
No, but not like overly.
I get what
excessively
she's
spitty.
saying though. Like,
Right, like I'm in
Drag
a
it.
fucking swamp.
yeah, don't do all that. That means you
Too
just
much.
don't know what you're doing. You just trying to put all the spit you can down.
Yeah,
there.
like if you're
Okay.
eating my pussy and my asshole's wet, spit too
well,
much.
no. If it's wet from your pussy like that, then that's
Nigga,
fine.
why is my
Right.
back wet?
Yeah, it's disgusting.
Now, if your back is wet, that's
Nigga,
a
my
problem.
neck wet. What the fuck?
All right, now let's talk about Power because I know you said you watched the show. I
Oh,
watched the
I
show.
love it. I'm gonna fire my agents if they don't get me on there.
Oh shit! All right, let that be a warning. Have you ever?
I don't
had
know
to-
why I didn't audition for the Lorenz Tate part. I'm dead ass serious.
Oh, I
could
hate him on the show.
I hate
Who do you
him.
think? Who do you hate
Yeah, I
the
don't
most
like
on
him on the
Power? Like
show.
which character do you feel
do
like
I
I
hate
can't?
the most?
Yeah. Are you like I hate this person?
I hate the most.
Like I hope they kill him.
What's the guy that works with Angela, the white boy DEA agent?
Oh, I hate those.
The Asian one.
I hate
Knox.
the,
Yeah, Knox
I
gotta
hate the
get it.
Asian one. He's such a fucking
Both of them
asshole.
is some
both of them
fucking
for real, but
dick.
the
Yeah.
Asian one is just.
I don't like
asshole.
Knox. I know the Lorenz Tate character is going to do some shady shit soon. So I'm
He's
just,
been doing shit.
I've been
waiting
waiting
to
for-
see
I've
him.
been
No,
waiting
but
for them
I
to
think
pull
he's
his
involved
cover.
in the streets too, like
Yeah.
on some drug shit.
Yeah,
So I'm waiting to
from
see
when
what's
they
going to
first
come out.
introduced him, right?
Right. So I'm waiting to see what his
Me too.
arc is going to be.
You know who I can't fucking stand?
Angela.
Tariq.
I don't like. Oh my God, Tariq! I wanted to kill him myself several
Right.
times, but I don't like Teresi. The fucking
Teresi's fake as
the
fuck.
father.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like how you snitching now after you wasn't snitching?
Right.
It's just all weird.
But is he really snitching? That's the thing.
We don't really
I
know.
think he just told them he's working.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't even like his face.
Face.
like
God
his-
damn, he can't help that.
I don't like every time they show him on the show. I'm like, oh, this nigga like.
Kanan is kind of hated too because Kanan.
I like
But
him.
you love
I
him, though.
like
Like
him.
you don't want anything to happen to him.
Right.
I'm glad
You like
they
his
friends.
character.
Yeah.
Because I
They're
felt
not
like
friends.
a lot of
fake
people don't
friends.
like
They fake
Angela.
friends.
I don't like
Everybody
Angela.
loves you, Ange.
Not me. But
Not her, but the bitch on
Angela
the
Valdez.
Power.
She getting on my nerves. Oh no, I don't like Blanca, this new bitch. Blanca getting
Nah,
on my
but
damn
see, I
nerves.
like
nobody.
Which one's Blanca?
She doing her job.
The
cop?
Yeah, the one that's coming
but
for
she's,
Angela, the woman
Internal
that's-
Affairs.
yeah, she gonna get clipped.
I'm
I
not
don't like
even
her.
mad at her because she doing her job.
No, I don't like
the
her.
worst person overall, the whole entire whatever, besides the white bitch Holly that got killed. I'm talking
Oh,
about
yeah.
Yeah, I ain't like Holly either.
Was Jukebox. Jukebox
Oh,
and
yeah.
Holly, those was the two worst bitches. Like, them two hoes.
Jukebox was dope as fuck.
Nah,
yo.
she was grimy.
She was ready
as
to bust
shit.
her gun. She ain't give a fuck. Jukebox was dope.
But that's when I liked
We didn't get the
Tariq
money.
a little
Kill
then.
this nigga.
Yeah, but he was a kid.
Hey,
now
man.
she should have killed him. She was right.
Now, since we're talking about that, I want to ask you: have you ever had to sneak around with somebody that you weren't supposed to be with? Because a lot of this
absolutely.
early on, Ghost and
Absolutely.
Angela sneaking around.
Absolutely.
Is that fun? And like, what was the situation?
It's fun.
Some people like that, like sneaking
The
around.
thrill of
and
like
get
doing
caught.
what you're not supposed to be doing.
Nah, not. I wouldn't describe it as fun, but it's like, you know, you moved on from a situation, and that situation kind of pops back up, and you're like, well, we used to have fun back in the day, so you know.
So you sneak around.
It was like for like a weird summer in my life.
Weird summer.
Yeah, it was a chick I broke up with, and you know it's crazy. Like, you remember this? Jay, you gonna remember this? Shorty to fake the pregnancy.
What?
Oh, wow.
Yes,
She
tell the
faked
story.
the pregnancy, so we broke up. And then we ran into each other, and I was like, damn, like I still care for her, but I can't fuck with this motherfucker.
How did you know she faked it?
Because she said I faked the pregnancy, nigga. I wasn't really pregnant.
Why was she telling herself?
Damn, she got away with it.
Look, because
Did you give her abortion money?
because
Right.
after 3 months you got to start prenatal care. The latest 3 months, the latest you got to.
So
start.
she was trying to stay with you.
No, so I made the appointment. I'm like, I was excited. I'm like, all right, so did you call the doctor yet? Did you? No. All right, fuck it. I'm gonna make the appointment.
Why was she
And I was
lying?
calling the doctor, making appointments and setting shit up and visits.
She wasn't going.
And then she wasn't going. And I'm like, all right, what the fuck is going on?
crazy.
So she knew I got to come clean. And she
Oh,
came.
Why did she lie
is
about
cuckoo.
that, though?
Because in her crazy mind, she thought he's gonna blow up and leave me.
Right.
So if I have the baby, now what happened was,
But there was none.
No, listen, we were having sex with a condom all the time,
Right.
All the time.
Well, you used condoms.
One particular time, she says, "Let me put the condom on," and then she said, "Oh, we had sex." She's the condom broke,
Shit.
and I'm like, "All right, well, you know."
She put a hole in it.
Random.
And then it was, I'm pregnant, which she wasn't. But then she thought that now that he thinks I'm pregnant, we'll start having sex without a condom.
And I'll
Damn,
get
pretty
But
sneaky, sis.
listen, the thing, I'm so conditioned to have sex with a condom all the time. I was still having sex with a condom, so there was no opportunity to get pregnant. So
okay.
she thought, now I got to come clean.
You didn't start having sex and then put it on, like, you know, do a couple strokes without it?
No. No. That's
That's what I thought you guys
You're
do.
strong. You
Just a
got some
tip.
good
Right.
willpower. Because how long were y'all together?
Maybe 2 years, maybe?
Why
And
did
the
she?
condom every time.
Every time.
She should have
Wow.
faked a miscarriage if she was smart. She should have called her crying like, "You won't believe it, I lost it."
No,
you
this
won't
is
believe
not
it just
funny.
happened.
Y'all found.
You stressed me so much.
I knew you was gonna get big and leave.
Hey guys, it's me again, and this time I'm here to gush about today's sponsor, HBO's hit comedy series Insecure, one of my favorite shows. Watch the show critics are calling fiercely funny, fresh, sharp-edged, and deeply relatable. It stars creator Issa Rae, Yvonne Orji, Elon Noel, Amanda Seales, Natasha Rothwell, Sharonis Jackson, Neil Brown Jr., Lisa Joyce, Katherine Curtin, and more. All of whose characters attempt to navigate through friendships, jobs, and of course, romance, as part of a quest to adult against the juicy backdrop of LA. Not to mention some of the hottest hip-hop and R&B music. And I'm not kidding when I say this shit is steamy. The season 3 premiere airs this Sunday at 10:30 p.m. on HBO. Find info on the Insecurity podcast, hosted by The Reads Krista West and the Friend Zone's Francesca Medina, and learn how you can stream the last 2 seasons at hbo.com/insecure. Plus, be sure to follow along on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at Insecure HBO for the latest updates, giveaways, and more. You know what's crazy? So it's funny because on the Breakfast Club, we just had a discussion about this, about condoms. And my thought was always that as a guy, you're supposed to tie the condom, right?
Tie it?
Don't you tie it after you use it? Tie it in a knot.
Oh, no, I flush it. I don't tie it. I just
Yeah,
flush
why
it.
you gotta tie it?
I thought you were supposed to tie it like a water balloon.
Why they gonna
Why?
swim
And
in
then
the
flush it
fucking
because it's going
sewer?
to float. It's gonna be air.
But somebody said you're not supposed to flush condoms.
Nah, I get rid of the evidence because you leave it in the toilet. If you leave it in the trash basket,
The next
then she can
bitch.
take it out and
Nah, the next bitch
Turkey
gonna see
basting.
that shit. So who was here last night?
Okay, when that shit clog up the toilet and the toilet fucking explode in the bathroom.
So y'all want to
Look-
hear a disgusting
Condoms-
story?
Your shit don't clog
I
up
want to
the
hear
toilet.
this.
Wait, did you
So,
say again? What,
do
said
you want to
what?
hear a disgusting
Yes.
story?
Go right ahead.
So, there's different kind of strip clubs, right? So there's the kind of strip clubs
Is
where
the A level and the
exactly
D level?
all the way down to D.
Right.
So I know this bar back
The D.
that worked at like a D level strip club, and he told me that the toilet clogged one time, and
It was a baby in there.
It's a baby. The baby was like,
It was a baby in the toilet. It was a baby arm in the toilet.
That's not funny.
And he said that, like, I guess the septic system or whatever, like, it all started coming out the back. And he said it was all these condoms, used condoms, but it was like it looked like a whole bunch of, like, rubber gloves. It was so many condoms.
see, I told you you're not supposed to flush condoms.
So many condoms. Yeah, and that's what happened. From flushing so many condoms, from the guys flushing their condoms down the toilet. Because, of course, they're sneaking and having sex, so they can't just throw it in the trash can. Like, they flushing it down the toilet. And he said it was so many condoms, and it was like coming out of the sewage system, like out of the drain. And he was like, I had to fucking clean that shit up. He said he was more concerned about somebody seeing it in like the club getting in trouble than
That's fucking disgusting.
He go in the
But
club.
isn't that gross? He was the bar back.
But at least people
I
were
would
using
have
condoms.
fucking quit. There is no way.
Who cleaned that up?
Mad
Right. Who
dirt.
cleaned
Bar back.
Yo,
and we were working together, and
Used
we just got to talking
condoms.
about strip
Fucking
clubs. And
gross.
When I lived at home, with my parents, me and my brother shared a bedroom. It was a bed on that side of the wall, the bed on this side. And for some reason, we so stupid. Like looking back on it, I'm like, what the fuck was we thinking? We would have chicks over, and you tear the condom open, and I don't know why I would just drop the shit down the side of the bed, like just the wrapper.
Instead of
just
getting
drop
rid
it
of the evidence.
Yeah, just drop the wrapper down the side of the bed. And my brother would do the same thing. Years later, I moved out the house. My brother moved out the house. My mother's moving furniture around.
she found a bunch of condoms.
And it's just mad condom wrappers under both beds. And my mother looked and said, God damn, I ain't never gonna have no grandkids. It was that many condom wrappers. Just the wrappers though, not the condoms. I was like,
Well,
what the fuck was we
Alicia-
thinking? Why
Why
didn't we
were
just
you
throw it in the
throwing
garbage?
away?
Yeah.
At least I was protecting yourselves.
Right. Because a lot of kids
That's the
don't.
benefit of having older brothers.
A lot of kids don't use
tell you, like,
condoms.
don't do this.
Did you guys ever used to see each other having sex?
Of course. I got 7 brothers.
So did they ever tell you like you're doing it wrong or?
Nah. It was
dick
like,
is small.
like a quick door open, like, oh shit, oh my bad, close the door.
Right.
Like, but we saw that all the time.
Because that happened on Power also with Dre. He was in the bathroom. Remember, dude wanted to see him have
He
sex
walked in. He wanted to watch.
Forgot about that.
just to see how you're doing. So how did you? Okay, so the first time you had sex, what was that like?
Ooh, it was great. What do you mean? It was great.
Because sometimes it's a bad experience. You come quick.
You know what? The first time I had sex, I didn't use a condom.
Shit.
The very first time, I didn't use a condom.
That's back.
That'd have been
Yeah.
awful if
Yeah.
something would have happened then.
And then my brother this was the next morning, the girl spent the night. And my brother came in my room, and I was scared that like he might tell mommy or something. So I rolled her over to the wall and put like the blanket on me so he couldn't see it was a body right here.
Damn.
Pretty
And then
slick.
he left the room.
And then she died from
he
suffocation.
left the room, and like the next day, he was like, "Yo, I saw the chick there." He was like, "What happened? Did you use a condom?" And I'm like, "Nah, I didn't use a condom." He's like, "Listen, don't ever have sex without a condom."
That's good.
And I was like, all right. Ever since then, it was just like every time I had a condom.
Do you ever have to have a makeshift condom in case you didn't have any on hand available?
Nah,
What's a makeshift condom?
Saran wrap?
Saran wrap, corner of a garbage bag. You know the corner of the garbage bag pointies.
Nah, never in my life. Y'all have done that
No.
shit before?
The plastic from the cleaners when they bring your clothes back. The cleaners, the
No.
plastic.
So it sounds like you have done it.
Heineken
Sounds like
definitely
you gave a
done
few
it.
girls a little yeast infection or something using those type of things.
This is
From the cleaners,
crazy.
right? The cleaners. That thin plastic from the cleaners.
I've never
You can make 1 million condoms with that fucking plastic.
No, I'm dead serious. I've never heard of nobody doing that shit
Yeah,
before.
for real.
Y'all from the hood for real, huh?
Y'all nasty.
Oh no, yes, I'm from the hood.
You from the hood for real.
Did you
I'm
ever
from the
say,
real
I don't
hood.
have a condom, just let me jerk off on you?
Nah, that's some white boy shit.
Now he would say, give me head, right?
Right. Give me head.
Exactly.
That's some nigga shit.
That happened
Exactly.
in college. This girl in my hall, she said the guy, she didn't want to have sex with him, so he was like, all right, and he just jerked off and it's
I mean,
on the
yeah,
wall.
I've done that before.
Jerked off.
Yeah, with my big old dick. No, like a guy like wanted to fuck, and I'm like, nah, I ain't with that shit. And then he's like, well, let me just jerk off, and I let him jerk off like on my thigh, like ass.
Did that turn you on?
No, but I mean, do what you got to do, because listen, this is all
I'll
you
get
get.
jerked
Like, she
off. I
moved to the side and everything.
Look,
Like,
I don't have a
That's all
condom. She
you
can jerk
getting.
me off. Like we'll be kissing and just jerk me off. I don't got a condom.
that'll make you come? Just like somebody jerking you off while you kiss?
Goddamn right. She got my dick in her hand. Of course.
I don't know. Some guys can't come from a hand job.
No, strangers, the chick dick in my hand, the hand.
Did you say stranger?
A stranger, a hand other than mine. A hand other than
No,
mine.
you said stranger.
A hand other than mine.
Stranger danger.
Stranger danger.
Why does
Stranger hands.
Like strangers just walk around
That's a
jerking
porn.
you off?
Stranger
What the
hands.
fuck is going on
It's an
here?
app for that. You can just call up a stranger
I
that
get a
can jerk
stranger
you
to
off.
come jerk my dick. Strangerhands.com.
It's called a happy ending.
No, I feel like when we were younger, we used to do stuff like that. No, I used to do that when I was younger. Like I would jerk whoever I was fucking with
Strange
off.
dick.
A
Stranger dick.
No, like when I was younger, I would not use nothing. No spit, no lotion, just dry nothing.
No.
A sandpaper jerk off.
I mean, because then
You
they had
gotta
the
spit on
pre-cumming,
it.
and then I just used some of the pre-cum.
Okay, that's the lubrication.
That's not enough.
I didn't know. The fuck?
I'm gonna tell you, the first time I ever gave a blowjob, I know it was the worst experience for him ever. I think he had cuts and everything after that.
you break this?
I didn't know what I was
Chomped on
doing.
his
Chomp,
fucking
chomp.
dick? You
Huh?
chomped on the dick?
I think my teeth was scraping it.
And he didn't give a fuck.
He didn't. He
didn't
was
care.
fine with
He
it.
probably was like, hey.
But I
I'm
know,
gonna take it how I can.
yeah.
because you know how
Get it how
sometimes you
you
think
live.
you're doing a good job because of their reaction, but it's really like, ow, that
Ouch,
hurts.
that
Yeah.
hurts.
So that was the first time I did it. I really didn't know what I was doing. Like, how would I?
Have you ever been really drunk? Not you, because obviously not. And like by mistake might have scraped while you were like giving head?
You
or
know,
whatever?
some guys like that.
Really?
I read that some guys like to have a little teeth scrapage.
Has that ever happened
Where
to
the
you?
fuck you read that at?
Yeah, some guys like that. Some guys, listen, you'd be
Really?
surprised at the fetishes that people have.
I know you felt it two for two.
No, I
course he
have, but I
has.
didn't like it.
And what did you like? Slap her?
You jumped.
or-
You was like, yo, like, you know.
Hey,
easy.
teeth, baby.
Yeah. No teeth, mom. Like,
I've never had the teeth problem.
The first time
That
you sucked
happened
dick,
to
you
me
knew what you were
before.
doing?
here's to Gigi.
Yeah.
Never had a teeth problem.
Right.
I didn't know what I was doing, but I watched it on porn and I just
Gigi. She
I
gonna
was
donate
just-
them titties.
Did you know what you were doing the first time you ate pussy?
Absolutely not.
Yeah, I think you don't know
Absolutely
stuff like
not.
this. How do you-
Guys still don't know what they're doing
I
years
didn't know.
later.
I didn't know, so I just stayed at the clit. I just stayed right there at the clip.
You did good.
Yeah, that's actually
That's
not
smart.
bad.
I'm like,
yeah.
I'm gonna dance right here. I'm gonna dance in the spot that I know. I'm gonna dance right here. This is where I live, right here.
Going two-step.
Yeah, I'm not doing all the crazy shit like that. I'm going right here.
Did you
Did you make a cum?
Yeah, yeah.
All right. Did your
great.
brothers tell you how to do that? Like, how did that happen?
My brother would say, stay right here. See that little button? Stay right there.
That's not bad advice because I don't like when guys be like thrusting their tongue in and out.
Yeah, that's what
I
he said.
like
My
it.
brother said they
I
don't
like
like all
it
that.
sometimes,
Men
but
try to
not
do all that crazy shit. Right here, that's what they like.
Keep
That's
it
where it
simple,
is.
stupid,
Live
right?
right
Go
here.
down there and come back up, but live right there. That's
Yeah.
good.
But do those rules apply to you? Like when you're getting head, do you feel like, all right, if you focus on the tip, you'll come faster? Or you
No,
just want
no.
her to just take it all in?
Yeah, I want the whole joint. Bring the whole party, not just the.
Bring the whole party.
Right.
I don't want the invite. I want the whole party.
All right, now, how much did a first date cost? I saw you posted on Instagram that you gave this guy $200.
No, I didn't give this guy. My baby brother,
guy.
the youngest brother of the Rocks.
He changed his
This
life.
was when he lived down south. After my father passed, my mother moved back to South Carolina. So my little brother came to spend the summer with us, and he was downtown Brooklyn one day, and I ran into him. And I'm like, "Do you have money on you?" And he said, "Nah, I got it." He had like a couple dollars, maybe $10. And I gave him $200. I said, "Always keep money on you because you never know when you're gonna have to take a young lady out." And he texted me that one day, like maybe 6 months ago, and said, "Yo, I never forgot that. It changed my life." And then I reposted it because I'm like, "Yo, this is the shit I was taught." So mad people was commenting like, "Yo, you a real brother. You need more brothers to teach the younger brothers how to live like that." So I gave him $200 and said, "Keep money on you at all times because you might have to take a girl out."
So how
You
much
can't
should
take
a
girl-
date? How much should a date cost? Like a first date?
There's no set amount. There's no a first date and a good date has no monetary set number. A first date and a good date could be anything. The first date and a good date is about enjoying each other's company. So you could go to McDonald's and have the best date ever, or you could go to Central Park and have the best date ever. So it's not a monetary thing. It's,
What if-
it's
would you feel
conversation
away-
and enjoying each other's company?
If you guys went out and she ordered like all the most expensive stuff and you felt like she was doing it on purpose?
But then I wouldn't date her again if I thought she was doing it.
Like she got the extra large
I'm like,
fries
if
at
she-
McDonald's?
Right. Happy
I'm
size.
like, oh, she's doing this. She ordered the
meal.
lobster shit just because, and that let me know she never been nowhere, and she's doing it on purpose. So there won't be a second date.
What if she likes lobster? I know I like lobster.
I like lobster too.
And I
mean,
order that
seafood.
when I go eat, so why I gotta order down when I'm with
there's a
you?
difference between doing the most though, just ordering because you liking it, and doing the most.
How you know
Like
the
I want
difference?
2 20-pound lobsters
Oh, yeah.
and
I
the
want-
fucking calamari.
I
and
want
can't
a
eat
double
like
shot
that.
of 1942.
I mean, I drink that all
Like,
the time.
Ma, what you want to eat? Because I'm gonna take you some food.
Can I take something to go? It's like, nah, now you a bird.
I don't even take food.
Has a girl
to
ever
go.
offered to pay for you on the first date?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Okay.
Did you let her?
Of course.
Okay.
Damn.
I mean, because some guys would turn that down. Some guys would be like, no, I got it.
It's all good.
Because some girls do that.
Going forward, so
some
you got
girls
one.
offer just to see if you're going to accept,
Right.
knowing that you want to.
Yeah, I don't play them stupid
And then
games.
he got the lobster.
That's the games. I was like, that's the dating games. I don't play those games. If you want to pay for it, sweetheart, go right ahead.
What if
'Cause I'ma
she
pay for
asks
everything
on the
else.
second one again?
No, then I got it after that. Just one, just to show your character, and I'll take it the rest of the way.
Okay.
How do you know when it's time to settle down?
Who knows when it's time to settle down?
Like, how do you know, like, when you're like, that's going to be my girl?
Yeah, who knows when it's time to settle down? Nobody knows. That's why divorce is 50%. Because nobody knows when it's time to settle down.
I feel like they always say that guys get to a certain point when they know that they don't want to really play around anymore.
Right.
And
yeah, I'm in that space now. And I've lived a life that niggas wish they could have lived. Like, my single days was fucking ape shit bananas. So now I'm in a place where I'm like, I'm not chasing chicks. I'm just like, I'm chilling. I'm enjoying my life. I'm seeing the world more. I'm going on more vacations. We going further away every time. We enjoying ourselves.
Nice.
So it's like, you get to that point, and I don't have any children. So now I'm trying to have a kid. So you just get to that point. You get
No
to the
more
point.
condoms.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, no more condoms. You get to that point and you realize you're getting older. So I was like, all right.
so you're not a virgin anymore because once you take the condom off,
Now
that's a different feeling.
You know,
Well,
pop
the
the
first
cherry.
time.
Wait, I told you the first
the
time I
first
didn't use
time.
that. So I've
Yeah,
not
you
been a virgin since the first time.
He popped his cherry early.
Early.
Did you ever get to a point where you're like, I don't feel like fucking no more bitches. This is just too much. I'm over it.
No.
I don't think men ever get to that
And God,
point.
please
Sad.
never let me get to that point, God. Please, Lord, don't let me get to that point.
I'm so bored of this shit.
Unfortunately, they never get to
God,
that point.
please, no.
And then you're Caitlyn Jenner.
I'm
I'm
so
over it.
bored, God. Take this dick.
No, you can't say that to God.
You started
say it to the
it.
doctor.
I didn't say it to God. I'm just saying.
Be careful what you wish for.
That's what Caitlyn wished for. God, take this dick.
All right, now some people have written in and asked some questions. So,
Me?
well, yes, they want to ask questions. It's a ask lip service thing.
Okay.
All right.
They're not specific to me, though.
It's more like
Don't
advice.
get nervous.
Okay,
Did
good.
you used to
It's nice
date? No, I'm
question.
joking.
Yeah, I was like, nigga, like, hold
Nothing
up.
like
got
that.
so
Do you
nervous.
remember when? No.
All right, should having different tastes in music be a deal breaker? We're still in the beginning stages, but I've discovered that he can't stand Drake, one of my favorite artists. So I'm in a dilemma. We agree on most music preferences, but this one killed me. I literally blast Drake's music all day. My boyfriend is really annoying.
First of all, you shouldn't allow 16-year-old white girls to ask you questions. Who gives a fuck what your boyfriend or girlfriend listens? Like, that's your shit. Let
L'Oreal
that-
cares.
Nah, that's
You
Pusha
wouldn't fuck
T's
with a nigga because they listen to some other
girlfriend.
shit?
That's Pusha T's wife that wrote you that question.
Oh, shit. That's crazy.
I'm joking.
You don't like
I'm
Drake,
jo-
trust me.
I'm joking.
That's so
I
so
like
much
Drake.
more shit to worry about in a relationship than fucking music choices.
I feel the same way. I feel like, if you want to listen to something that your partner don't want to listen to, put your earbuds in.
Right.
And listen to it to
y'all
yourself.
I don't know about
Some
putting
people like
earbuds
gospel
in.
And if you
music.
wanna
I'm
go
like, yo,
to
I'm
a
listening to the trap.
concert,
I'm listening to
go with your
Moneybag Yo. You
friends
listening to
that-
fucking Kirk Franklin? Go ahead.
They got trap gospel.
That's different because Kirk Franklin is still part of the culture.
Yeah.
Like if she's playing like
Drake not
country.
part of the culture?
if she play no,
Damn.
I'm saying
What if
like
it was country music?
He just don't want. That's what I'm saying. If it's country music,
Listen, he might just be jealous that she like Drake so much.
That's what it
And
is.
he ain't trying to hear that
That's
shit.
what it is.
She want a picture with
That
Drake.
nigga probably
Plus,
she want a
dark-skinned
picture with Drake,
braids,
okay?
and he don't want to
with
listen
no
to this Drake.
beard. The problem is she got
His
a
beard
picture
don't
with
connect.
Drake.
Right.
She already has the picture
Yeah.
with Drake. So now he's like,
Drake's her man
sis.
crush Monday. That nigga,
Yeah.
nah, that's some
so
other shit.
that's some
Drake
personal shit.
fucked.
He got some,
That's
yeah.
what that's what the
Drake
He got
brought
some
her a
shortcomings.
That's what the
Drake brought
moral
her a
is.
He got some
BMW,
shortcomings, nigga.
Bitch, stop listening to the nigga that you cheated on me with. That's what the fuck is his.
So what
fault.
advice would you give her though? Because it's a dilemma for her. She's a fucking Drake lover, and the guy won't.
It's just music, sweetheart. Focus on the shit that y'all are together for, the shit y'all like about each other, the stuff that really matters other than the music choices y'all have.
No,
What about
music is
politics? What if
important.
she was a Trump supporter?
Oh, that's different. That's different. Because Trump is a racist, and Trump has put a battery in the back of all poor, white, uneducated white people. So he got them feeling like they could speak freely about black people in a
racism,
negative
yeah.
way, like they won't get their ass kicked. So that's totally different.
So yeah, you can't date her. All right. Here's another question: do girls' vaginas get loose after they have sex with another guy? Because I felt like it was looser than normal a couple of times. Has that ever happened to you?
Wait, he think she had sex with somebody else because it felt looser to him? Mm-hmm. I think it gets looser, but I don't think it's because I think it's get looser over time.
Really?
Like your skin, all your skin gets. Why you think old people are so wrinkled? Like, your skin gets looser over
My
time.
vagina don't.
It's a muscle,
skin.
though. That's a muscle.
And you say old people. You ever see an old dude cock diesel? No.
They're not working out
His
no more.
muscles
They
get
just give
looser.
out.
The muscles get looser over time.
That pussy still work.
But what if like it was the next day? The shit felt way looser. She's not only cheating; she's cheating on with somebody with a bigger dick.
If you think your girl's cheating on you, break up with your girlfriend because just because even if she isn't, that shit gonna fuck with your head anyway. So get out and just get a clear mind.
And he probably it feels like he's a little self-conscious about the size of his dick.
Yeah.
I was about to say that he might be at the top of a Corona bottle and
Or
homeboy.
Heineken.
And homeboy's the bottom of the bottle.
Okay.
So if you think that if a dude in his head is thinking his chick's cheating on him, that shit will drive you crazy. Women don't even understand how fucking a man's psyche works when he think a chick cheating on him. Just get out, homie. Clear your mind.
Tell us, because clearly you.
Because if you think your girl's cheating on you, you're gonna be that shit gonna encompass all of your time. You're gonna think about that shit all day. Your work's gonna start slacking. Your casual time with your friends is gonna be every moment spent thinking of that shit. Get the fuck out.
Especially when you know he got a bigger dick than you.
You like this shit
And if
feel
you
all
think you got a
loose.
bigger dick, right? So get the fuck out.
Have you ever been cheated on?
I'm sure I have.
But you haven't caught.
And listen, I'm not. This is the thing. If you cheating on me, sweetheart, I'm the best nigga to cheat on because I'm not doing no research. I'm not chasing nobody. I'm not following nobody. You cheating, go right ahead because I'm gonna find out eventually.
What if he DM you, the guy, like, hey, I'm fucking your bitch?
Good, because then I could get out quicker.
Damn.
I don't gotta get played over a course
You
of time.
believe some stranger?
No, if he DM me, if he got proof,
If he has
like,
proof.
if he's like, this is the facts, then I'm like, all right, bet. Now I
You
can
wouldn't
get
even
out quicker.
ask her?
If he has factual shit.
What's factual
Yeah,
shit?
Nigga, this is your
Video.
bitch in the bed right here. I just fucked her. Like,
Yeah.
Photoshopped.
photo shit.
That one girl be blasting all the niggas. What's
She
her
be
name?
photo- Selena? Whatever.
Selena
Selena
something. She be
Powell.
saying she pregnant by everybody, but she be
be
having
doing all
people
kind of
phone numbers
Photoshop.
and everything.
Oh, the light-skinned chick that said, what's the name, got her pregnant?
Snoop or
That said,
Offset.
Yo,
Yeah.
she hit me one time.
Get
See?
out.
Yeah, she's from Denver, I believe it is, right?
I don't know
Yeah,
where she's from.
somewhere
I was
What
doing a
happened?
show
Why
in
you know
Denver.
that?
Yeah.
Because I know
Oh,
what
you
y'all
was
talking about.
DMing her?
I was doing a show in Denver, and she hit me like, "Hey, what time's the show tonight?" And I went on. This is what happened. A chick will slide in my DM, and I click their pictures first to see what they look like, and I'm like, whether I respond or not.
You're like,
and I
okay,
saw some
she's
pictures. I'm like,
decent.
all right, she's kind of cool. I'm like, yo, show's at 8. And what you doing later? I'm like, nah, this is a little too much.
Too aggressive.
Catfish.
I'm just telling you what time the show is, man. I'm not trying to do all that.
I'm not even putting you on a list, okay?
And I have my
send you
little. This
I'll
true
send you
story.
the Eventbrite link.
True story.
Stub
I had
Hub.
my little brother on it. I had Jordan on the show with me. I had little bro on the show with me, and she hit him too.
Damn.
Oh yeah, she was going
I
hard.
don't give a fuck if they was real brothers. And he didn't fall for her, right? Okay, good.
Yes, he did. He ain't tell you.
You watch Insecure.
Yo, I swear, I'm so sorry, y'all. I have not seen one episode of
Oh my
Insecure.
God.
You need to.
I gotta start watching it because
Because it's about to come back. So
I
you
hear
should
it's
catch up
crazy
before
like
it
that. Yeah, I
starts
gotta
over.
catch up.
You didn't
Only
see it
because
either?
I
No, I
wanted to
watched
ask
it.
him that because, she cheated, Issa Rae cheated on her boyfriend Lawrence on the show.
Right.
And the guys were so mad about it, right? Because she cheated with somebody else in the past.
Can I tell you why?
Why?
You ready? You ready?
yeah.
You ready, women? Y'all
Let
ready?
me sit up for this one. Go ahead.
This is why men get mad when women cheat on them. More mad than even if they were cheating themselves. Because men hold their women to a higher standard than they hold themselves. Men know that we know we full of shit. We know we flawed. But we hold our women to a higher standard. That's why when y'all cheat, we are fucking devastated.
Disappointed.
Because we like, yo, we know we slip up every once in a while. We know we might, I don't know, maybe she wasn't gonna find out. But y'all, it's like, yo, you better than me.
That sounds like some bullshit to me.
You
we
better
all
than me.
human.
Straight bullshit.
Heineken.
Straight facts.
It's facts.
Look who he's asking.
Listen, women are the book.
I know, come on.
Listen,
A person named
women,
Heineken?
Women are the book. Listen, women are the book, and men are the movie. And the book is always better than the movie.
So why do men cheat?
Because we're men. And listen, because we're
See
men,
what happened
and we
was-
have been taught this whole thing about, when men talk in the barbershop, it's all about numbers, conquest. Yo, shorty right here. That's why we tell more information than y'all do.
No, we tell all our information
Yeah,
to
we
each
tell
other.
a lot.
We tell, yo, son, last time I was here, yo, shorty from the strip club, boom, boom, boom. Yo, I had this bitch, me and my man had these chicks. It's all about conquest with men. Numbers, conquest, conquering more of the world. Alexander the Great, Ivan the Terrible, Napoleon, it was all about conquest. It was
This is
all
why
about
men
taking
cheat.
over the world.
So the reason why I asked is because y'all know that meme is going around where it's like, oh, women date women have sex with who they want and men have sex with who they can.
Right.
But then the rebuttal to that was, but men marry who they want and women marry who they can.
Mm-hmm.
But
that's not true.
Yeah, because men propose and women say no, for one.
Mm-hmm. Happened to me.
Women have a very specific box of who they want to date. Women are like, this guy gotta fit this, and this, and this. And it's a very small box. Only a few guys fit in that box. And those are the guys y'all gonna date.
A few
those
guys
are the
fit
guys
in
y'all
our
gonna take
box.
serious. Men are like, yo, shorty head crazy. All right, I'll fuck with her for a little bit.
Right.
Yo, she got bread. All right, I'll fuck with her. Yo, she got a fat ass. She cute. She this. That.
Guys will justify
We'll date
fucking
just
somebody.
on one.
That's right.
We'll have a checklist of 10 things and date a chick. Be with her for years off of 2 checks
ass.
on that.
But cheat on her all the time.
Right.
So then when we get married, we'll be like, all right, now we're going to try to find a chick with more checks than 2. Mm-hmm. And she might have 4, and we'll go, all right, well, this is the one to marry then. That's why they call it settling down.
Yeah, you settle.
Because
Because you go, all right, you know what? She has 4 of the 10 boxes. She has 5. Fuck it, I'll settle for that.
Does marriage make you nervous?
No. Why should it?
I don't know. I think marriage does make people nervous because, like you said, a lot of times it does end up in divorce, and then you have a lot at stake.
No,
too.
I'm prenup. I'm gonna be prenup.
What if she doesn't want one because she's like it's forever?
No, my prenup is gonna be. This is my prenup is gonna be. Anything I bought you during the course of the marriage, yours. Mm-hmm. Anything we bought together during the course of the marriage, yours. Anything I paid 100% for, mine's.
What about like a house? The house.
I'm
Y'all
gonna
live
buy
there.
the house 100%.
So where's she gonna live?
You got all the shit I bought you and the shit we bought together. You good. And if we have a child, we're gonna put a certain amount of money into a private account. So every first of the month, you put a certain amount, I put a certain amount in the same account. So that baby will never be without.
So basically, when you get married, you're preparing for divorce.
Yeah,
I'm not
That's
preparing.
what it sounds like.
I'm not preparing for it, but I will be prepared for it.
Right.
But does your girlfriend know about this?
No.
She do now.
No.
Okay, so what if you do have a child, right? And
Right.
she stops working and what she's doing because
No, she don't.
you both
Listen,
agree.
You give birth to the Tony Rock heir, you don't have to work.
Okay, but then what about like later on, whatever you bought her, hers, whatever, but now she's sacrificed what she could have been doing in her career because she's taking care of home.
She sacrificed.
That's a sacrifice.
You're gonna have a good home and a good time. You're gonna
Have a
be
good time.
good. You're gonna be good. Trust me.
Could you be monogamous?
Of course I could.
Would you?
I've been monogamous several times.
For how long? A week?
The length of the relationship.
Okay.
I'm sorry. You seem like you be cheating. Like you.
Get right to it.
You do.
Let me get some ice.
It seems like
What makes you think I'm cheating?
because you know what it is, like, because you seem like you're such a good guy, but I feel like those be the guys that really be
Our
like.
DM's about
No,
to be lit.
I'm a
Girl,
guy.
let me tell you what he did to me.
Oh no, I know it's no. The chicks that did me wrong will not jump on anybody's IG here. The chicks that did me wrong, they don't got the nerve to jump on. I am a good guy. What do you mean? I seem like a good guy?
I'm not saying you're not a good guy, but that's
Too good.
yeah. You get what I'm saying?
No,
like,
I'm not. I don't think I'm too good. But when I'm in boyfriend mode, I'm boyfriend.
like I feel like you might have fucked somebody's sister before.
I fucked a lot of people's sisters.
No, I'm talking about like the girl that you was messing with. Sister.
Oh no,
I fucked a lot of
I don't know if it's no shady shit, no shady Maury shit like that. Nah.
I don't know. It's just something. It's an underlying something. I just want to know
Stop
the
it.
tea.
Stop it. You know the tea. You know the tea.
All right, now this is the last question.
Let's go.
Because the ladies in here, we were talking before you got here, right? About taking a guy taking you someplace that he already took some of his other bitches and how we don't like that. Like if you cheated on me and took the next girl somewhere else, now we can't never go there again, right?
Wait. He can't take somebody to his favorite restaurant?
Like let's just say this is our shit, right? Me and you have been going out, we go eat at Mastro's all
That's
the time.
our spot.
Right.
This is our thing.
You cheated on me and I found out you was at Mastro's with the next chick.
Right.
Now you can't never take me to Mastro's again.
Right.
Is that a fact?
Yeah, that's fucked up. You're right. That's fucked up. I had a spot in LA. The Mexican spot on La Cienega. What was it called? Shit.
Don't say it because
It's
they're
a
going to be
Mexican restaurant
there.
on La Cienega. I took a girl there one time and we stopped talking. And we had said when we was dating, like, yo,
This is our
listen,
spot.
this is our spot. You know, you can't bring nobody else here.
Don't do it.
And she's like, yeah, all right, you can't bring nobody else here either. And then that bitch took somebody else there.
Oh, how'd you find out? Because you was there with someone else.
No. I found out because her homegirl, who was cool with both of us, was like, we was just talking about names. She was like, I really miss y'all two together. And we was talking about that the other day. We was at Spanish Kitchen on La
Shit.
And I'm like, wait, y'all was at Spanish Kitchen? And she was like, yeah. I'm like, wait, y'all was at Spanish Kitchen? It's since closed. So no check. And I'm like, yo, wait, hold the fuck up. How she? And who was there? Me, her, and so. It was a group of us. I'm like, oh, this bitch went to our spot.
Damn.
But that's also the same chick that dated the nigga that I knew after we stopped talking, so.
Well, you know everybody.
Nah,
Very true.
She dated a nigga I knew. Like, she dated a nigga I knew.
Charles.
But who's worse, the nigga or her?
The nigga, he was actually a lame, so he probably didn't even know no better. He was just happy to have a fine chick.
Right.
She knew better. She was worse.
Shit.
So
He was out.
He was a corny nigga, and then she stopped talking to him too. So he was corny. He was corny. It wasn't an issue with me at all.
That's that Hollywood circle, boy.
Yeah.
People date the same people.
Hollywood is big. Black Hollywood this big.
Because then y'all date the same people, and then guys be asking asking the girl, like, so what was it like dating Tony? What was he like?
Exactly.
I heard he like his taint licked. What in the facts?
Nah, I feel like that's violation when you take somebody to the spot. Like if you take somebody to our spot, my spot.
I agree.
It's really over.
But what if it was your spot already? Like you go there all the time, and then you took him there for the first time, and he's like, "Damn, I love this place."
It like damages the spot now. Like the food don't taste as good and shit.
You gotta find it's enough restaurants in LA, enough restaurants in New York. Don't go to my spot, yo. Because I might walk in it. Now this is the thing. I might walk in there one night with my boys on some dinner shit. You in there on a date. Now we gotta fuck the restaurant up.
No, you not.
Or you gonna look real crazy.
You gotta pay.
I don't listen.
Send
looking
over a
crazy
bottle.
ain't an issue to me.
You're gonna look crazy.
I'm fucking the restaurant up.
Yo, let me ask you this: if you was on a date with a girl, right, and another guy in the restaurant sent a bottle over to the table, would you be offended? This happened to us.
Wait.
Is that all that happened to us?
Who was on a date?
I got another story.
We were out and we were with a guy.
Who was out?
Me and L'Oreal and another guy.
A guy with both of y'all.
Yeah, well,
so that's not a date.
I was dating him.
Okay.
But he was with us.
Okay.
And a dude sent over a bottle from another table to us.
And he didn't give a fuck. Your dude didn't give a fuck.
He got mad.
He made a big deal about that shit.
Yeah. He got up, went over. Yeah, it was bad.
How about
is that
if you're
offensive?
Eating at the table and another guy, your old guy comes over, an old woman in your case, comes over and sees you eating and talking, and you're with a whole nother person.
What did she came over?
And you approach. You know what the fucking story is. I say, Ricardo.
He came over to you and said what?
It wasn't me.
He came over to you and said what?
Oh yeah, it happened to me.
Shaggy voice.
God damn.
It's Angela. All right, so we was at a table.
Hold on. First things first. If I'm on a date with my girl and a nigga sends a bottle over because he used to fuck with her,
No, I didn't know him. I didn't even know him.
He was a fan.
He was
some stranger.
Yeah.
He was a
I'm gonna hold that
fan.
shit up like, yo, fam, good shit.
That's what I said.
He was a fan, but the
big
guy
deal.
that she was dating got upset about it.
I'm gonna fucking hold that bottle up, yo, my man, good shit.
Thank you.
And me and my girl
Right?
gonna drink that shit, and I'm gonna go back to the hotel and smash.
Then he offered to pay for the
He did pay
he
for
offered
the
to
bill.
pay for the
For the meal?
Yeah, he paid for
Good
the
for
bill.
you. Good for
pay
you.
the bill, right?
I eat
He
for
was
free. I drink
cool.
for free on your dumb ass. Good.
I didn't even know him.
He was cool. No, tell the other story. So we're all eating together, chilling.
This is unfortunate.
And she was with a guy that she was dating at the time. And the guy that she used to date must have seen us on Instagram and stuff.
Right.
And he came into the restaurant and tried
Yeah,
to
no,
come
he was
over
with a guy.
and talk to her. And he was like, can I talk to you for a minute? But he's not understanding what kind of animal
That y'all
is
with.
sitting at the table, right? So she goes, he goes to talk. And I just want to just say that. That's all. I'm going to just end it. It didn't end well.
No.
It didn't end well.
We in a spot one time.
I can't go there again.
We in a spot
She's
one time.
banned.
Jay was there. My man Jay. We in a spot. It's like 8 of us. We in the spot. I see a joint, one of my joints in the restaurant with a dude. Not a chick I was dating exclusively, just a chick I was fucking with in the restaurant with a dude. And we went over and I was like, yo, you gotta leave.
You told her to leave?
You gotta leave. He could stay, you gotta leave. And she was like, please don't do this, please don't. Yo, you gotta leave. And they left. She went she gave her a few seconds. She went and talked to homie and was like, listen, it ain't worth it. There's like 8 of them over there. They bought that life.
I can't respect him.
And they left. Yeah, exactly.
She could never go out with him again after that. He shouldn't have left.
And they left.
Nah, she ain't tell him the truth.
She
was
probably
like, listen, he's my stalker.
No, she probably, she was like, that's my older
She was like,
brother.
the food
My
is
brother.
nasty.
That's my older brother, and he's very protective over me.
He just told me
They
there's
left.
roaches in the
Listen,
kitchen.
they left.
Fuck that. Could you respect a guy after that?
No.
Hell no.
After you told him, like, we got to go, and he really left?
But was he supposed to fight 8 dudes?
He wasn't supposed to fight.
It wasn't supposed to be a fight. She was supposed to leave. That's all.
He should have just stayed there and ordered some more shit and sent them a bottle.
Yeah, he sent us a bottle. Like, yeah, you think all right with me? Yo, my bad, fam. You got it.
It's over for that. Well, listen, Tony Rock, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you so much for having me.
I was really excited. You know, and Tavia hit me up and told me you were coming.
Yes,
so I didn't think it was going to. Like,
she kept texting me, you got to make sure you make it. Because Angela, like, you shaky. You might not show up.
I didn't say
I got
that. I just checked
Angela
her.
think you might not show up. I'm like, nigga, I'm there.
No, we were very excited because we think you're very funny.
It's a pleasure.
Yeah.
It's a pleasure. You know, it's my boo right here, so I had to come see her.
Yes.
That's my boo.
I don't want no problems with nobody's girlfriend.
Well, just make sure if you see her out on a date, send a bottle.
Listen, I'm
Yes,
sending
please.
the bottle and I'm going to be like, that nigga got to leave.
We ain't leaving. I'm going to tell you that right now.
L'Oreal, you better leave.
All right. I'm going to leave, but when
After
he
I finish
leaves,
this bottle.
I'm going to come back
When he
again.
leave, I'll come back and be eating again. Thank you, Gigi, for the drinks.
Absolutely, my pleasure.
Cheers.
Thank you so much. Thanks for having
He
me.
is a rock.
Thank you.
Rock.
Hey.
He probably hates that song now.
It's lip service.
Calling all drama lovers, the hit HBO comedy series Insecure returns for its 3rd season this Sunday at 10:30 p.m. The critically acclaimed show stars creator Issa Rae, Yvonne Orji, Elon Noel, and more, whose characters attempt to navigate friendships, jobs, and of course, juicy, messy romance. Did I mention there's some seriously good hip-hop and R&B beats? Don't forget, Sunday at 10:30 p.m., catch up on HBO Now.